I'm already super excited.
Quindi l'avventura principale sarà nel The Chasm.
Let's kick things off with our brand new trailer for version 2.7.
Trailer.
Hidden Dreams in the Depths.
Roll tape!
Vediamo. Sicuro sarà fighissimo. Vediamo un po'.
My father, he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position.
I first met Yelan when she was very young. Even back then, she was extremely tough, and she kept her cards close to her chest.
The day the chasm
Che
was
figata sto
unsealed,
posto, eh?
I put in a request to be transferred here, so I could finally learn the truth of what happened back then.
Ah, ci sono proprio tutti i personaggi, ci sono.
If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
Does that mean even Shao can't sense our presence here? Something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
Non ce l'hanno fatto vedere in volto.
I fear that this problem underground is bigger than we thought.
Just focus on taking care of yourselves.
Eccola qua.
I'll figure out the rest.
Molto particolare.
Gotcha. Busted. Here comes the catch. Maybe I should make better use of my time.
Lei è strafighissima a livello di animazione.
Lightning purified.
No, it's still alive. Why would you become like this?
Cos'era sta voce?
That sounds like Shao. Could he be in trouble?
Ok,
No way.
questo di Xiao.
Is that who I think it was?
Something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain. Leave now. Get out of there.
I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness. Die here with me.
Beh, niente male, oh, niente male davvero. Ah, primo codice, gente. Ok. Allora, sembrava molto carina il trailer. La presentazione di Yelan mi ha ricordato molto quella di Scena, per drammi familiari. Quella cosa di Xiai invece era un pochino strana. E il fatto che si veda Lumin...
Ooh, how dramatic was that?
Yeah, for real. Wow.
Yeah, no kidding. Xiao's voice sounded a little odd in the trailer, so I hope he's okay.
Hanno un sacco di robe da introdurci oggi, perché ci sono due personaggi da presentare, più eventi, banner e tutto il resto. Ok.
In the early part of version
Eccoli qua,
2.7,
l'avevamo già
our new
annunciati
playable
prima.
character Yelan will be appearing in her own event
Quindi
wish.
fase
At
1
the same time, our old
Yelan
buddy
e
Xiao will
Xiao,
also be
fase
returning
2
for a
Arataki
rerun in
Hitto
his event
e
wish.
Kuki
In the
Shinobu.
later part
Ora,
of version
perché abbiano
2.7,
messo
Arataki
Kuki Shinobu
Hitto
nel banner
will
di Arataki
be
Hitto?
making
Perché
a
due
return
personaggi sono
alongside
legati.
his deputy
Anche se
leader,
non...
Kuki Shinobu,
Io
in
preferisco
his own
mettere
event wish.
tutti i personaggi nuovi in un unico banner. Così almeno vai a pullare per
Also,
entrambi.
in terms of weapons,
Nuova
travelers can
arma,
expect to see an
acqua
all-new weapon
simulacra.
banner featuring
Ok.
the new 5-star bow,
Che sarà nella prima fase,
Aqua
ovviamente.
Simulacra. And that covers the new event wishes for version 2.7. Next, we have a quick
dovrebbe
trailer to
scalare
give
con
us a
HP
preview of the
quest'arma,
first of our new characters, Yelan.
Roll tape!
Ok, buona presentazione di Yelan. C'ha questo dadino molto particolare. Allora, la sua gimmick è appunto questa, di utilizzare la skill per applicare Hydro ai nemici. Quindi, molto interessante. 100 Primogen, sì, esatto.
Hello, traveler. Call me Yelan. I think you may need my help, and I just so happen to be interested in some information you have. In other words, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Tra l'altro lei lavora al Ministero per i Civil Affairs. di Dio. Ok.
I like that dice move.
I really like how she.
Tra
turns
l'altro,
invisible.
nella beta lei funzionava
Yeah, I love
esattamente
how
come se
swift
fosse
her
uno
movements
Shinshu
are.
di
Like,
5 stelle,
And that dash.
che praticamente
Yeah.
applicava
Oh,
Hydro,
totally.
e se
That's
tu a
dope.
questo
And what a
Hydro
silky,
applicavi un altro
smooth
elemento,
voice.
l'Hydro
Ah,
restava
shucks.
sul nemico, perché aveva 2 unità di
So,
applicazione.
many of you may
Poi l'hanno
already
nerfata
recognize Yelan
ed è
from
rimasta
when she
una
appeared in
unità,
the Chasm.
però nella
Her
beta era
skills
molto
are
potente.
pretty
Ora, immagino che
impressive.
lo sarà
So,
comunque
Laura, would you mind lifting the veil on this mysterious
nel
character?
gioco finale, però insomma.
Of course. Yelan is the mysterious owner of the Yenshang Tea House in Liyue.
Definitely not the first mysterious tea house owner we've met.
Ok, possiede
Hey, look at
una
that. Seems like running a
una roba dove
tea house
vendono
could
il
be a pretty
tè.
confrontational job.
Ok,
Yeah, I guess so.
interessante.
Actually, though, being a tea house owner is not the only identity Yelan has. In fact, you could say that Yelan is a person with many different faces. She relies on her acting skills to naturally blend into any social setting, pull some strings to guide the course of events, and then poof, disappear before anyone's
Però
noticed.
non ci hanno detto perché c'è questo
Her activities
dadino,
have
però
taken
va
her
bene.
across the other nations of Tevat, and even to the Abyss.
All right, nice. So she also travels around to that.
Quindi
Like,
lei ha
the
viaggiato
Traveler.
attorno a tutto il mondo di
Well,
Tevat.
yeah, but
Ok, e anche
maybe a little more
nell'abisso.
dangerous looking than our traveler?
Hey, the
Interessante.
traveler can be dangerous.
Well,
Sure, that-
Yelan prefers the thrill of exploring dangerous places and
Quindi,
living
dato
on the
che
edge a
il The
little.
Chasm era stato
Interesting.
riaperto per la prima volta, ha
If you ask
senso
me,
che abbiamo visto
Yelan is
lei
starting to sound more
in
like
quel
a special
glimpse,
agent type of
quel
character.
teaser.
Well, sounds like you are following the clues, Zach. Yelan is actually a special intelligence officer that reports to Ningguang, and she serves as a reliable line of defense in
Ok,
protecting
lei
Liyue. Even
lavora
those on
sotto
the inside,
Ningguang,
like
come
Ganyu,
tutti il
don't know
resto
the full extent of Yelan's
dei personaggi
duties.
lì,
So, in other words, Yelan works under Ningguang?
Kinda, but I wouldn't put it quite like that. To Yelan, her relationship with Ningguang isn't about rank, it's more about a collaboration.
Ok,
Ningguang
non
arranges
lavora
dangerous
sotto
work, and
Ningguang, ma è
Yelan
più una
brings her the
collaborazione tra le
resulting
due.
intel.
This sounds
Okay.
so secretive. I'm kind of curious about how these two started working together.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, well, we'll just have to wait and see. Speaking of her work, Yelan keeps tabs on any extraordinary individuals she comes across and puts them on a list. It wouldn't surprise me if we even found the Traveler on her list. And
Ok,
that she's
praticamente
been
lei
keeping a
prende
close
nota
eye
di
on
tutti i
them.
personaggi straordinari che incontra,
Wait,
quindi fuori
are you
dal
serious?
normale, quindi, e li mette su una lista.
Maybe not.
Ok.
Anyway, as someone who works in special intelligence, Yelan is a master of disguise and an expert at seeing through people and understanding what they're thinking.
So, if you'd like to see how Yelan operates in tough scenarios and works to uncover the truth, then be sure to check out her story quest.
Ah, ecco, ci sarà anche la sua
Orchis
story
chapter,
quest.
dropping in version 2.7.
Umbrabilis
Okay, so
Orchis
now that we've heard a
Chapter.
little bit about Yelan's
Ok.
background, how about we talk
Quindi
about
ci andrà ad
her
introdurre il
combat
personaggio. Immagino
do
che
it.
forse si andrà a
Yelan wields a bow and
ricollegare
manipulates a
a
Hydro Vision,
alla
and
trama
in
principale.
combat she's a Hydro DPS character that combines rapid
Hydro
attacks with agile
DPS,
mobility.
cioè è stato
She's an
specificato.
expert at
Hydro
weaving in and
DPS.
out of dangerous situations by
Ok.
swiftly moving across the battlefield and rejoining the fray with powerful attacks.
She's so agile. You know, she may move as gracefully as a
Che-
flower petal.
allora,
in the wind,
praticamente
but,
nel
do
giro di
not
poche
cross her.
settimane e
She is
mesi
a
hanno fatto
beast
uscire
with that
un
bow.
Hydro DPS maschile e un altro femminile.
After a
Ci sta?
short time out of combat, Yelan will enter a breakthrough state, which will cause her next charged aim shot to have decreased charge time. And
Ah.
once charged, she can fire a
Ok,
breakthrough
praticamente ha
bar
un
that will
talento
deal
passivo che
AoE
riduce
hydro
la carica
damage.
dell'attacco
Yelan's
caricato.
speed
Ok.
becomes quickly apparent in her elemental skill, Lingering Lifeline. Tapping or holding the skill button allows her to move rapidly using her
Facendo la sua
lifeline,
elemental skill si
marking
può muovere
opponents along her
rapidamente e
path.
applicare
When her rapid
Hydro
move
ai vari
ends,
nemici.
The lifeline will explode, dealing hydro damage to marked targets.
Una volta
Yelan also
marcato un
has a fixed
nemico
chance
e
to
finisce
reset her
l'elemental
breakthrough
skill,
state, based on the
applichiamo
number of
Hydro e
opponents
poi va ad
marked.
esplodere.
Ooh,
Ok.
cool. So we'd better try to mark a whole crowd of enemies to maximize the damage.
Mm-hmm.
La domanda
Her
che si sono
elemental
fatti
burst, depth,
tutti durante
area,
la beta è
dice,
se ne
deals
valeva la
AoE
pena di
hydro
marcare più
damage and
nemici o
creates
raggrupparli
wondrous dice, which
e
aid her
applicare
in
Hydro
battle.
normalmente.
The dice follow the character around and will initiate a coordinated attack when your active character uses a normal attack, and each time Yelan's lifeline explodes and hits opponents. With Yelan's passive talent, Adapt with Ease, the active character's damage increases over time while the dice are active.
I'm telling you, do
Ok,
not
quindi con la sua
mess with
Elemental
her. She
Burst
sounds
fa più
gnarly.
danno ai nemici che sono
Sounds like
marcati
she could also
dall'Elemental
fill a
Skill, e poi lei va a
solid
applicare
support
altre robe con gli attacchi
Absolutely,
normali,
yeah.
insomma.
Yelan also has
Fa
another
danno ad
passive
Aria,
talent
ovviamente.
called Turn Control, which causes Yelan's max HP to be increased based on the number of elemental types that are present in the party.
Ah,
And finally,
aumenta i suoi
because of
HP in
Yelan's
base a
understanding
quanti
of the Liyue
personaggi di
region,
elementi
she
diversi
gains
sono nel
increased
party.
rewards when dispatched on a Liyue expedition for 20
E ha un
hours.
talento passivo per
that makes
ricevere
sense.
più
Of course,
ricompense
even
se
after
facciamo la
sharing all this
spedizione con
information,
lei a Liyue.
Yelan still has a lot of
Ok.
secrets.
Che funziona come
Travelers will
scena,
have to spend more
praticamente.
time with Yelan on their journey to learn more about her. She'll also be making an
Interessante.
appearance in the new Archon Quest interlude chapter coming in version 2.7.
Ah,
We'll
beh,
have more
eccola
details on
qua.
that shortly, so don't miss
Quindi
it.
ci sarà il
Nice.
capitolo
And
interlude,
now,
intermezzo
I think it's
nella
about time we
2.7
introduce our
Archon
second
Quest. E
new
ci sarà anche
character,
lei, ovviamente.
Kuki Shinobu. Oh, she's the pride and joy of the Arataki Gang.
Ma
Second
guarda
to
che era
Evento,
diventato
of
tutto
course. So,
rosso lui.
let's see her in action.
Vediamo Kuki Shinobu. Eccola qua. Sempre nel The Chasm fanno queste robine. Come animazione vi ricorda un pochino che Ching, dato che anche lei saltella ogni tanto. Sembra un ottimo personaggio per applicare Electro.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
Sì, è una roba di questo
That's
tipo.
a spicy
So
trailer.
cool. Yeah. I love the way she looks, like her color scheme and of course the green hair and
Peccato
the
che nel
mask, like,
gioco
she
non
looks
ci
super
sono
capable.
armi così.
Yeah, no, I
Questo sì
love
che
her
sarebbe
design. I
stato
love that like lightning
carino
flowing
da
around her and the
utilizzare. Invece no,
swords,
è
the way they
più
go up in the air and go down.
Well, you guys
un'abilità
can see
sua.
why she'd be an obvious addition to the Arataki Gang. She's just that good. All right, leave the
Poi ovviamente
introduction
lei è
to me, will you?
legata
Only after getting to
alla
know
gang di
Shinobu can you
Aratakito.
really begin to fathom how
Si occupa
important
di
she
tutte le
is to
robe
the entire
legali.
Arataki Gang. Kuki Shinobu knows how to do almost anything and is constantly
Sa fare
rescuing
praticamente
the boss,
qualsiasi
aka
cosa.
Ito,
Ok.
and fellow gang members from dangerous situations. With her help, the little wandering gang of misfits in Hanamizaka has become a skilled crew capable of taking on any kind of commission.
Oh, I think I see.
Ok,
this
quindi praticamente
really
c'è il leader è
coming together.
Arataki, ma quella
So the
che
real
gestisce di
question
più il
here is,
tutto
why
è
would
lei.
someone as competent as Shinobu ever choose to join the Arataki Gang?
Ecco, perché
Well,
una
what are you
competente
trying
come
to
lei
say?
dovrebbe unirsi
Now
alla
you know
Arataki
what I'm
Gang?
trying to say.
No, I'm not exactly sure, but let's move on. Anyway, we need to track the start of Shinobu's story back to her family. Turns out that her family has traditionally served as shrine maidens to Narukami for who knows
Ah,
how.
ok, la sua
So
famiglia ha
you're saying
servito
she went
come
from a strict family of shrine maidens to joining
come
the
Shrine
Arataki
Maiden,
Gang?
quindi come
Yeah, is that so
no,
surprising?
non mi ricordo come è la
That's a
traduzione in
pretty
italiano,
big
però praticamente
180.
lavoravano
Well, it just goes to show how
ai
much
vari
she's
tempi
changed.
di Inazuma.
When she was
ok?
younger, Shinobu was sent as an understudy to the Grand Narukami Shrine, but after a certain incident, she started to doubt whether she was really suited for the strict life of a shrine maiden. So
Quindi
Shinobu
lei
decided to
lavorava
leave
in
the
uno di
path
questi
of her
tempi di
family
Inazuma, però
behind
dopo
and
un
search for a path of her own.
incidente
Out of
ha cominciato ad avere dei
curiosity
dubbi
and
ed
personal
ora
interest, she took the
ha
initiative to
seguito
learn a variety of
Arataki.
crafts and skills, and it wasn't long before she obtained many certificates. So many, in fact, that she can't even fit all her qualifications on a business card. For example, Shinobu even went to study law in Liyue, which is when she
Ha
met Yen.
studiato
So they know each other.
Ha
Didn't
studiato
they have
legge a
some pretty
Liyue
random
e qui ha
acquaintances?
conosciuto
Yeah, but Shinobu's had the chance to meet many.
Yanfei, ecco, non mi veniva più il nome,
Interested in learning
ok.
more about Kuki Shinobu and the Arataki
Quindi
Gang,
ecco perché c'è collegata
then be sure to
Yanfei
check out
nel
Shinobu's
trailer e tutto
very
il
own
resto. Ci
hangout
sarà un
event in
hangout
version
con lei,
2.7. Not
ovviamente.
only will you get to see
Perché ormai
the
tutti i
life of the
personaggi 4
Arataki
stelle che
Gang,
introducono
how
nel
sad
gioco
is that?
ricevono sempre
But
un
you'll also
hangout.
get to learn a lot more about Shinobu's past. And that's about all I can say for now. Travelers will have to check out the
Quindi
event to learn
scopriremo
more.
qualcosa di più sul suo
Okay, we've
passato
covered her
in questo
backstory.
hangout.
Now let's see the Arataki Gang's deputy leader kicking some butt in battle.
Woo.
Kuki Shinobu is a support character who
È un-
wields a sword
ok.
and
Kuki
uses
Shinobu
her
è un
electro vision
personaggio di
to both heal
supporto.
teammates and deal continuous damage from off the battlefield.
Fa
She can do it all.
pure
Her
e
unique
continua a
skills
far
allow her to
danni.
sacrifice
Ottimo.
her own HP in combat in order to heal other party members.
Va a sacrificare il
It's valid.
proprio
That's so
HP
sweet
per
of her.
curare
It's
gli altri
selfless.
membri del
Nice.
party.
It's
Ok.
generous. When she uses her elemental skill Sanctifying Ring, she sacrifices a certain portion of her HP to create a grass ring of sanctification that'll heal friendly characters within it and deal continuous
Ok, quindi lei non
electro
fa
damage to
cure ad
surrounding
area con
opponents.
l'elemental skill, ma
After
cura lo
unlocking the
specifico
passive
PG
talent
che è attivo
Hearts
sul campo.
Repose, her elemental skills healing and damage will be boosted based on Shinobu's elemental mastery. With
E il
another
tutto
passive
scala
talent,
con la sua
Breaking
elemental
Free,
mastery. Quindi
when
più
Shinobu's
elemental mastery
HP is
abbiamo,
low,
più
her
lei
healing bonus is increased.
fa danni e aumenta le
So,
cure.
travelers will need to monitor her HP when using her skill. You don't want it to be too low, but at the same time, lower is also better.
Definitely, yes.
Quindi praticamente più
Shinobu's
sono
elemental
bassi i suoi
burst,
HP,
Yoe
più
Naru
aumenta
Kamikari Yama
danni e
Right,
cure.
creates a special field in front of her that deals continuous electro damage to opponents within it. And it goes without saying that Shinobu is amazing at carrying out expeditions. With the passive talent Protracted Prayers, she gains increased rewards when
Ok, quindi
dispatched
anche
on
lei
Inazuma
aumenta le
expedition
rewards
for 20
facendo le
hours.
spedizioni.
So she knows how to bring
E per
home
quanto riguarda la
the
sua elemental
bacon.
burst, fa applicazione di
It is.
elettro ad
It's
area.
very tasty.
Niente di che.
Let me tell you, man,
Ok.
Ito sure
La
is
sua
lucky to
elemental
have
skill
such
sembra
a capable
interessante,
deputy
però
leader. But
per come
the feeling is
sono
mutual, and Shinobu
gli
feels
healer
the
che abbiamo
members
in
of the gang
gioco,
are
non sa
also
quanto
super
sia
important to her. They
necessario
are her true
dover stare ogni volta a
family members,
controllare
regardless of her rebellious nature.
l'HP suo
Although
per avere
Shinobu
più
has to
cure
bail him
quando
out of
abbiamo
trouble
burst
over
di cure
and
come
over
Jin
again,
che ti dà
the
20-30k
gang
di
is
cure
the only place she
senza
feels
niente, cioè
truly
basta che sia
free
carica la
and
burst. Quindi
I think it's great that they found each
Eh.
other.
Yeah, definitely.
è una situazione,
Well,
cioè
I hope
è un
everyone is
personaggio
feeling pretty excited for these new
interessante,
characters.
sì, ma
Oh
boh.
boy, we covered a
E
lot
poi
there.
ripeto,
Yeah,
Elemental
definitely a
Mastery
lot.
su
So,
Electro
I think it's about time we roll out our next
non
redemption
funziona
code.
così tanto bene.
Redemption code.
Redemption
Roll
Code.
out the redemption code.
Ok, prossimo codice, lo andiamo a scrivere.
Conquest Interlude Chapter, but will also contain a new challenge game mode.
Ok,
The event's
Perilous
called
Trail,
Trail.
che ci darà Fade in
The
Twilight,
Archon quest will be
quindi
featuring a very unique cast
un
of
arco
characters
gratuito.
as Yenfei, Yelan, Ito, and Shinobu team up with the Traveler when they become stranded deep in the chasm. And it's not long before we
Quindi
also
praticamente noi ci
discover
troviamo
that
nel The
Shao
Chasm,
is
ci
also
perdiamo lì dentro e
conducting
comincia
an
la conquest.
investigation of his own in the chasm.
Investigation, you say? Hmm?
Tra l'altro, eccolo là, si vede persino Xiao. Eccolo qui.
Buried within the
Yelan,
chasm, including the
Arataki
story of
senza
how the
faccia.
people of Liyue fought off monsters 500 years ago. Yelan has been monitoring this place for quite some time, trying to find out the truth of what happened back then. It turns out that this piece of history is also related to her origins.
The mystery.
Quindi il mistero
the
del
group will
Chasm è
also
legato
find
alle
themselves
origini di
facing a
Yelan.
crisis in the chasm,
Ok.
and will have to survive together in what will definitely be a thrilling experience.
Quindi praticamente
So
Arataki
from
va
what's
a
been
Liyue.
revealed in the previous version, we know that there is a deep connection between the Yakshas and what happened in the chasm.
Quindi
It
è collegato in
seems
tutto
that
anche agli
our vigilant
Yakshas,
Shao
quindi
has some
gli altri
obsession
membri
with the area.
che proteggevano
It'll be
Liyue
interesting to see why
con
he's in the
Xiao.
chasm and what he's looking for down there. Travelers will have to follow Shao's steps to learn more about the history that has been sealed there.
As travelers play through the Archon quest, the combat challenge Realms of Guile and War will also gradually become available.
Ok, quindi praticamente facendo l'Archon Quest si
Constantly defeat
sbloccano
enemies within a
anche
challenge
domain
domain.
dove fare questo
Completing 3
evento di
challenges will be counted
combattimento.
as a round. The first 3 domains will consist of 3 rounds, and the last domain will have 6 rounds. What's unique about this event is that after each round, you have to rearrange your party according to the domain's rules.
Ah beh,
For
carino.
example,
Quindi
in the
praticamente ogni
Dire
domain
Cliff
ha
Court domain,
3
only
o 6
one member
round
of the
e
current party
dopo
can be
ogni
selected to
round
continue
devi
on,
cambiare
while everyone
i
else will
membri del
enter
party.
recuperation mode and will be unable to fight. In another domain,
E
Kaleidoscope
i
Cage,
membri già
2
utilizzati
characters will
andranno
be
in modalità di
selected at
stand-by,
random
quindi non
and
si
will be
potranno
unable to
riutilizzare di
continue to
nuovo,
fight.
almeno per il prossimo round.
Interesting.
Quindi...
So it looks like travelers will need to be prepared to face a variety of scenarios.
Ok, questo Xiao utilizza
but
la
I'm sure travelers
deathmatch.
will come up with some teams and strategies to handle the challenges.
Guardalo qua, il
Still,
signorino
it
Kazo.
sounds like they're
Mannaggia.
gonna need to use a lot of characters. I don't know if everyone's leveled up quite so many.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I know I gotta level up a a lot of my characters.
Ok, stanno dicendo che magari non tutti
So
hanno
it's
livellato
important we
tanti
mention that
PG
each of
o
the
ne
domains will
hanno.
also have multiple trial characters
Quindi
prepared
ci
for
saranno
travelers to
più
use.
del solito di
Additionally,
personaggi trial.
travelers may
Ok.
select and equip 3 stratagems per combat round
Ok,
that will
poi vabbè
provide
ci saranno i
buffs
buff,
in
questo è un
battle.
classico,
Oh,
quindi
cool.
però ci danno più
Travelers
personaggi
may
trial, di solito
consume
sono tipo
stratagem
4, invece
shards
stavolta
they've collected in
saranno un
battle
po' di
to
più.
redraw stratagems
Molto utile,
or
dai.
select a previously equipped stratagem for continued use. Stratagem shards may even be used to redeploy downed characters. With the help of all of these
si possono
supporting
utilizzare
mechanics,
questi buff
travelers
per
can confidently try the challenges with
resuscitare
different
PG.
combinations of characters.
Yeah, and in addition to exchangeable rewards in the event shop, everyone should remember to also collect rewards from the challenge quests on the event page. The rewards will include an event-exclusive 4-star bow called Fading Twilight.
Fading Twilight,
Sounds
che
cool.
forse va
guys
bene con
have
Yelan,
got to
almeno
check
io
out
me
this
lo
event.
auguro,
Oh,
perché
definitely.
sennò dai, bisogna essere
All
stronzi
right, our
nel
next event
mettere
is
un
called a Muddy Bizarre Adventure.
arco nuovo
This
che non
one
funziona con
also
Yelan.
takes place down in the chasm.
Darn
Una
mysterious
avventura
chasm.
bizzarra,
So
Muti non mi ricordo
mysterious.
cosa significa.
For
Però
reasons
ok,
unknown, some dark mud-like substance has come pouring
Melma,
out of the
forse.
caverns and mines of the chasm. And once again, the Sumeru scholar Hosseini has appeared to help us resolve the crisis.
dobbiamo risolvere
In
questa
this
crisi
event,
nel
we will have to
Chasm.
deal with constantly oozing dark mud, as well as monsters that have been
Ecco, qua
strengthened
sicuramente
by
sarà
its effects.
importante avere
With the help of Persina Spike,
la
we'll need to
Lumenstone, là,
clear
quella
the
roba
mud,
lì con il
weaken
massimo
and
di
defeat
stack,
monsters,
altrimenti
and let
abbiamo
the spike
difficoltà.
purify the surrounding area while energizing itself.
Dobbiamo
Attacks from
difendere la
monsters will
robina e
disable the
poi
spike, so travelers
sconfiggere
must be
nemici.
sure to protect it. Also, when the spike is operating normally, using blooming light with a lumenstone adjuvant of a certain level will clear out nearby oozing concretions, granting the spike additional energy and speeding up the charging process.
Ah,
Heck yeah.
ok.
Nice. As the event progresses through
Quindi
different
praticamente bisogna
phases,
interagire anche
uses
con la
for the
Lumenstone.
spike will
Vabbè.
also change. For example, the spike could release shockwaves at intervals that attack opponents and dispel the buffs that those
E la
opponents
robina che dobbiamo
possess.
difendere ci
Also,
andrà
the
anche a aiutare
challenge
in
objectives will
combattimento.
change throughout
Ok.
the event. In some challenges, travelers may have to defeat the enemies in a limited amount of time, while in others, travelers will have to escort a hot air balloon to its destination while clearing out
Oddio.
dark mud along the way.
Cioè,
in the last phase of the
in
event,
alcune challenge bisogna
travelers will have to
sconfiggere
clear
nemici, in
dark
altri
mud
bisogna
and defeat monsters to reach a high score.
bisogna
In this
trasportare
challenge,
il
powerful
palloncino
opponents will
là.
appear,
Dio
and
mio.
travelers may defeat them to earn more points.
Ma
Travelers
perché
will
sono
need to be
fissati
careful
questi
of the dark
palloncini
mud as it
yo-yo
drains
verso? Cioè, cosa
HP and
abbiamo
affects our
fatto
ability
di
to
male
move?
per meritare sta roba?
So be sure to stay safe and make quick work of any enemies you encounter.
Keep yourself alive.
Yeah.
I'm up. So, you guys remember how I said that Shinobu
Eccolo qua,
studied
questo è
law
l'evento
before?
dedicato ad Arataki
Well,
Gang.
to celebrate her graduation, we're holding a special event. The almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drum and
Ah, ci
Lawn
darà
Festival,
un tamburello.
which, in
Dai,
case
che
you didn't catch that,
carino,
is gonna be
tamburello.
another rhythm game event.
Yes, rhythm game.
Immagino che
rhythm
farà
game.
Rhythm game, rhythm game.
farà dei suoni
Yep,
diversi. dal
and we're going to
solito.
be shaking things up a little from the previous music games. This time, travelers will be receiving a drum, so the game will be changing to a playstyle that is a little more suitable for a percussive
Quindi non è
feel.
più
It'll probably be best if we just
suonare
show
a
the
nota,
travelers
ma
how it
è
works.
un
So
gioco
let's
ritmico.
take a look at how to
ok?
play.
Vediamo.
All right, here we go.
Yes, pro mode. That's the only kind of rhythm game I want to play. Let's
Okay.
go, drum in hand.
All right, it's like one of the semicircle style ones.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Okay, so you gotta use two hands.
Ah beh,
All right.
dai.
I mean, some people do them one-handed, but I can't imagine doing that personally.
Yeah, it's tough for me.
We're seeing a lot of single notes.
Yep, we got the,
Ok,
we got the taps
questo-
and we
questo
got
sarà
the hold.
complicato.
So
Taps
that's
and
good.
holds.
And then we
Questo
have the
sarà
double notes,
complicato.
too. You have to hold them down at the same time.
Nice, multitasking.
I'm really loving this.
Dai, ci mancava solo il beatbox. Ah, però non va a tempo di
This
musica,
music
quindi
is bopping.
I know, right?
That's what all the kids say.
Bopping.
Oh, tough,
I think they
complicated.
missed one. Oh, they missed one.
Dai, è
no.
carino, ma è molto
No.
carino.
Combo
Look at that
breaker.
combo.
Double notes. Lots of double
La
notes.
miseria. Cioè, devi avere gli occhi ovunque.
I'm into this.
Cavoli. Tra l'altro ha fatto 4000 punti, ha fatto.
Time to shine.
Oh, how fun is that? Oh man, that looks so
Well,
fun to play.
considering that travelers might be
Dato
playing
che
the rhythm
questo
game on a
arriverà
variety of
con il
different
banner di
devices,
Arataki
the
Gang,
designers
Kuki,
have
Shinobu.
so kindly implemented a lag calibration function. This means travelers can calibrate their device by tapping the screen when they hear the accented pf, and can adjust the decision line until it roughly coincides with the note
Ah,
position
ci hanno
they
messo
enter.
un valore
By
per la
making these little
calibrazione, così
adjustments, travelers
sappiamo
can improve the gameplay
quanto c'è di
experience for
input
each
lag
of
tra
their
il nostro
individual devices
premere
or
e
playing habits.
quando
Also, we'll be able to adjust the note falling speed as well as the volume of the button sound when pressed. Additionally, more detail was given to how the system determines whether each note is counted as successfully hit or missed. In this music game, travelers will have access to all three
Allora,
difficulties
questa
from
cosa
the very
dell'accessibilità
beginning. So,
carina,
travelers
veramente
who are
carina,
more
perché
confident in their
se
drumming
magari
skills,
hai un ping
such as
alto
myself,
o
can
c'è
clear
un
the higher
input lag
difficulties
con
and
la tua
still be able to
tastiera, il
collect
pad,
the
tutto il resto è
corresponding
molto
rewards for
utile.
completing the lower
Veramente molto
difficulties as
utile.
well. And just wait, I haven't even gotten to the coolest feature yet.
Oh.
As tunes are unlocked, a note editor mode will also be unlocked.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Create your own.
All right, that is
Si
pretty
potranno
cool.
creare le nostre
Travelers
melodie.
can freely edit the note positions in these tunes to create their own beat maps of the game's musical scores, which can then be shared with other people.
Nice.
Dai,
Of
che
course, in
carino.
order to share your tunes with others, you will first be required to play the song and reach a specific rank.
Ok,
to
per
generate the
condividere
share
la nostra
And
versione
finally,
delle note
travelers
musicali
will
dovremmo
also
completare
find
la
some
sfida almeno un
special gifts and
90%
messages left
superiore.
by some familiar friends at the
Molto
festival.
carino,
So don't
veramente
forget
molto
to check those
carino.
out.
Oh, I will.
Oh, I know you will.
All right, and last but not least, we have another interesting event. The aim of
Ultimo
the event?
evento.
Create a robot.
Core of
Yeah,
the
nobody saw that one
apparatus.
coming. That's right, travelers will receive a material collector from a toy merchant from Fontaine. There are a total of 3 processes you must complete. Number 1,
Dovremmo creare una
source
specie di
material
robot
collection.
con
Number 2, elemental charge.
un
And
tizio che
number
fa
3,
giocattoli di
core
Fontaine.
activation. Completing these processes will produce a robotic furnishing that can be placed in the Serenity Pod.
The robots
Ah.
can have a variety of possible model types and animation,
Poi questi robot si
which will
potranno
be
mettere nella
determined by what you
teapot.
do during the 3 processes we just mentioned. There's even a chance to produce a special furnishing that can perform all 3 animations.
Oh,
Ah, beh.
nice.
Quindi
During the
ogni
event,
robot
travelers
ha
will be able to
un'animazione
claim a total
specifica,
of
ma se ne
4
può
robots
creare
from test model
uno
vouchers.
che fa
If,
tutte le
say, you were
animazioni.
unable to produce the model you wanted, you can use the trade function to send requests and obtain the product model that you need.
Ah,
So,
ok. Quindi praticamente
who's
possiamo anche
excited to make
condividere il
some
modello del
robots?
robot che vogliamo. Ok.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what everyone makes in
Carino.
this event.
Mi piace che gli
That's
eventi
it for the
siano
new
più
events in
accessibili.
version 2.7.
Questo sì, è molto
Next, we
importante
have
secondo
some
me che gli
important
eventi
system
siano
updates and
accessibili.
optimizations coming to the game.
Vediamo.
First, to help travelers on their adventures, the system designers have added challenge feature tips to the beginning of some high-level material domains. These will include some suggestions on how to quickly defeat the monsters.
Ok, ci
in the
saranno
domain,
una specie
which
di
might help
aiuto nel
travelers
fare i
find the optimum
domain.
team or strategy to
Non credo che
efficiently
sia
clear
così
it.
utile.
Next, the system designers will be providing some detailed tips to help players train and strengthen their characters. When players open the character talents menu, they can use the newly added talent reference button to see talent priority recommendations based on the
Addirittura.
actual
Adesso ti
data
dicono quali
of
sono
other
la
active
priorità dei
players.
talenti
And by pressing
dei
the
vari
attribute reference
personaggi.
button in the character
Ok.
artifacts menu, players can see the main attribute usage statistics for each artifact
E qui ti
slot.
dicono pure
The system
le
designers wish to
statistiche di
give
utilizzo
everyone
degli
more
attributi
intuitive data to
principali.
reference while
Dai.
choosing how to strengthen each of your characters.
Vabbè, dai, che
Cool.
figata. Ok,
That'll make it easy.
ti rende
The
tutto
talent
molto più
reference button
semplice.
looks super convenient. Like, it seems like it
Certo,
would be really
se
helpful if
sai
you're kind
come
of
si
on the
gioca
fence and you
Genshin,
don't know
non so
which one to
quanto ti
pick.
può essere
You can see
utile.
what
Magari
everybody
per i
else
nuovi
has done in
giocatori
the past.
sì,
Oh,
perché
totally.
non hanno bisogno di doversi
Anyways,
affidare
we
a guide
also have
esterne.
another
Ma...
update
ok.
regarding the game's music. During version 2.7,
musica?
we will be releasing a new OST album, Millilith Swatch, which includes all the music
Ah, nuovo
composed
album
by the
musicale
Hoya
con
mix
ben
team for the
41
new
tracce.
Chasm area.
Dedicato al
Ooh,
The Chasm.
sounds cool.
The
My
Chasm.
favorite part of any game is the soundtrack, so I'm looking forward to hearing that.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
praticamente hanno detto
Next,
che
we
in
have a
gioco
new
ci sarà...
collaboration to announce to
Aspetta.
everyone. Genshin Impact will be teaming up with the Funko brand to release a series of Genshin
Non mi
Impact
interessano i
Funko
Funko Pop.
Pops.
Redemption Code, andiamo a scrivere. Eccoli qua. Ah, ok, erano 50.000 mora, 5 libri XP e 10 gemme. Va bene. Ok.